A wonderful good night to each and every one of you that are tuned into my program here tonight. And thank you for being here, brothers and sisters, my friends, followers, or wherever you're from. A pleasant good night to you. So, guys, my apologies for this morning. As you know, my programs is set for 9 to 10 a.m. every morning from Monday to Friday, and on Sundays from 7 to 8 p.m. However, this morning, because of other responsibilities, I could not have aired my program this morning. But however, I plan to do it tonight. Sorry for not informing you in a timely manner, but I will be here every day from now on, like I would have said. So you don't see me in the mornings, you will definitely see me in the night. It has to be something really critical for me not to be on the program for that day, and I will ensure that I officially inform you. So a pleasant good night to Omar Sharif. Omar, I gotta give Omar a call after this program. Omar is always there, the very first person to be on my lives. And thank you for being here, Omar. Good night to you. And that's another law. My one of my loyal followers. Well, I haven't seen you for a very long time, Data. How was everything? I haven't seen you for a very long time, and thank you for being here. And a happy New Year to you, Data. Mike Become, good night to you, my brother. Thank you for being here. Rini Pat Pasad, good night to you. It's Vishram Alexi. Good night to you. Shakiri Alexi. Oh, I'm getting mixed up with the two. It's Vishram Patrick. Good night to you. And Shakiri Alexi. And Nitu Maraj. Good night to each and every one of you. So I want to ask you to do the honor by clicking that like and the share button and invite somebody and tell them that Kevin Larma is on target tonight. And feel free to touch base with me anytime, like I would have said. I'm asking persons to utilize this program wisely. The number at the bottom of the screen, 611-0200. Whatever information you need to share, whatever you need to put out there, even if it's a birthday greetings, right? So thank you so much for being here. And Stanley Hamilton, your boy is in the house. Good night, Guyana. Stanley, good night to you, my brother, my sister, whoever you are. Good night to you, Stanley. And that Nandlal is saying Happy New Year to you and your family. Thank you so much. Right? And guys, I want to say that, I'm feeling pumped up. Like somebody was saying to me this morning, he said, "Bye. You start about the program, enough people don't go and listen something." I prefer to have 20 solid people that I'm confident in than to have 1,000 persons who are not real, meaning that, they're just there to just view and to criticize negative comments and these things. It's not about the crowd. What I know in time and time, it will grow because I will be here constantly and I will be giving out the information. I will be sharing with you. I will be working with you. And I want to ask you to continue to, help me to grow as we progress time and time. So tonight, guys, I want to utilize tonight. I must say my biggest motivation on this program as well is my wife, who's actually she work as my assistant because she's the one. When I'm busy tied up out there, she would ensure that she get contents. This is what is a trending. Apart from the information coming from the government source, my wife will ensure that the information is gotten to me as well in a timely manner to be discussed about. So thank you for being here as well, wifey, for giving me that support. And I must say I'm pumped out by you, my loyal fans and followers. So please share the live. So what I will do tonight, guys, because I'm not fully prepared for the program tonight, I have one particular incident that happened this afternoon that I uploaded that video. And I want to touch a bit on it because I want to bring it to the public's attention. I wanted to bring it to the Ghana Police Force attention as well. So I would like to have your opinion in it. Apart from that, if there's any specific content that you want us to discuss or you need some clarity on something that you would have seen out there, please feel free to put it there and share with me and let us discuss about it. Guys, I am begging you, call in on the program as well, share your views and opinion. Let us have let us have a chat, Right? Let us discuss. Big year 2025 onward. Stanley Hamilton is saying big year 2025 onward. Let the progress take this country to continue progress under and responsible governance. That is so correct, Stanley. I support you 100%. Good night to Salim Mohammed. Good night, Kevin. Powerfully said I one solid, faithful better than 1,000. Yeah, brother, that's so true. That's so true. And thank you. And you are one of those solid supporters. And my good friend and comrade, Virginia Khan, all the way from Kamaka Mines. Good night to you, Virginia. And how is everything? Virginia, what is going on in your area? What is going on in your area? Share with me. Virginia said good night, Kevin. Listen to your program. Very interesting. Thank you so much, Virginia. When people say things to me, it gives me the confidence, to continue to do what I do. So thank you, Virginia, for that encouragement as well. Shakila Bridgewell, also one of my big motivators in this program. Guys, let me tell you, y'all don't feel left out, y'all don't feel jealous. Every single one of you are very important. Even if you just say hi or good night, it is important. Even if your presence is here and you don't say anything, it is important. I appreciate it. Ravi Rupnarayan, good night to you. Renaissance Nascimento, good night to you. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. I would appreciate it when y'all come on to this light. Yeah, tell me where you are locking in from. So I could give a shout out to whether it's Georgetown, whether it's Essequibo, whether it's Latam or in New York or Canada, wherever. Just let me know. Fred Hendricks, good night to you, brother. And thank you for tuning in. Ricky Knott, thank you for being here as well. Well, I wish I could big up everybody tonight, but we have to go into discussion. All right, so guys, feel free to call in. The numbers at the bottom of the screen. And when I say the lines open, you can call in. Right? And this is myself here tonight again on my new program, On Target, and we will always be on target. And I want persons to know that this program is not a program, and I keep saying it again. I will not, what to say? I want to find a fit word. I will not be partial in my program. I want anybody to feel free to come here to share your opinion. If you are from another party, if you support the PNC or the AFC or whoever you support and you want to come here to share your opinion, providing respectfully and constructive criticism, I am open for discussion. Right? I am open for discussion. I am not here to criticize. I'm not here to shut you up. Oh, use from the AFC, clicks, and I click you off. No. I believe that everybody's entitled to an opinion, right? Gosh, guy, something crawling in my back. Yes, I'm entitled. I feel that everybody's entitled to opinion, and if you want to have a discussion, want to share something, you come on the live and share it. Nobody will shut you down, right? I wouldn't shut you down. I will discuss with you. You want to call in live, no problem. Thank you so much, Shakila Bridgelal again. Come on, Kevin, you're doing an amazing work. Keep it up. I'm waiting from New Jersey. I know you want to say I'm watching from New Jersey. Thank you so much, Shakila. And Danwati Luton said good night. Listen all the way from Stuartville, Ontario, Canada. I'm so overwhelmed and happy when I see people from out of Guyana coming in as well. I see some persons will discriminate against the persons in the diaspora. Like I would have heard somebody said the other day, some of them just there in America or in Canada, and they sit down in the cold and they're on their phone and the this and the that. Listen something. Every single body, whether in and out of Guyana, they make a positive contribution towards our development. You don't have to contribute financially. You don't have to contribute being there on spot. A little comment, a little advice can be a contribution that can make a big changes. Everything starts from a thinking. Every idea that you comes up with can grow into something that is reality. So that is why I appreciate everybody. Like I said, I wouldn't shut down anybody. You need to be a part of this and let us have a discussion. Stanley Hamilton said, must bring your girl Shivani on the program once in a while. She's doing a hard work in the background. Stanley, I tell you, some of them must got Taishi and put you on this chair or something on this desk. The girl frightened screen bad. And if you all know, she got enough mouth in the background, enough mouth. She can come on here just now. You see, she can come on them, but she waiting on me and I'll come for distract me, right? But me got time and she, but I will bring them on. I will bring her on sometime, right? So yes, and that's a good idea, Sandy. I appreciate it. Danwati Lutan from Canada. I saw somebody else said something here just now. Oh, it was Pasad, Pati Pasad. Thank you so much. Pati Pasad, yes, you do motivate me, so please. Like I said, each and every person on my program, you are an inspiration to my program moving forward. So, guys, let us go into discussion. I talked too much, right? Now, this afternoon, while on my way home, I ran into something, and the reason why I put it up, that video that you saw there, the reason why I put it up is because it has become a culture, and for some reason, I believe that the system is either lackadaisical or they just don't see it as necessary or important to address. And this is something I've been seeing for a very, very long time. And let me tell you all something. Sometimes I hear some people say some things. Mind your business. Once it embody you, or once it's in there, you lane, mind your own business and this. Yeah, it's good. But let me tell you something. Anything in society that has a negative effect or will cause a negative impact in your surrounding is your business. You understand? It's your business. Because if you're going to sit down quietly, especially if you are a parent, if you have children or you have a child, it will affect you. It will affect your children. So if you choose to sit down and don't say nothing about these things, then you are a part of the system who will continue to break the law. You understand? That is my personal opinion on it. So I want persons to understand when I address something, because let me tell you something, I just hear them on the road, Sometimes passing the road, hey, watch Kevin Lormer there, boy, just to see up on Facebook. That's what they quick for holler. Some of the teachers as well. I get it from some of them. My daughter would come home and complain. There's I'll tell you something, they don't mess around my children. Period, they don't. Right? Because why? The first thing and they tell my daughter she come more than once, they told my son it, me and your father put me on Facebook. That's the thing with them. And I like that. Here why I like that. Not in the aspect of being recognized or however they think of it. But I like it in the aspect that they are conscious that in a technology world, you will be exposed. So don't feel this is like before or in our time growing up when we didn't have social media to put our stories out there and things happen to us. Don't feel it's like that. Since you slip, I will expose you. And let me tell you something, nobody perfect. Everybody make mistakes. Right? And I'm not speaking specifically to teachers, right? I want to get me clear because for some reason teachers feel offended when I talk about things because they feel I'm attacking them. No, I as a parent, I have a right to protect the welfare of my child or my children. And I have to protect them in and out of my home. So don't feel you're going to violate my child. And I'm speaking in general apart from teachers. Anyway, nobody feel that they could violate your child or your children and they must get off. Y'all expose them. Right? Now, going back to this particular incident, and I keep saying to persons, social media is the most immediate and factual news source that they got around the world right now, Facebook especially. From the time something happened, you get it raw material, non-edited. So whatever you see there, that is what happened. People click on live immediately. I'm live. This is what is happening on the ground. You understand? So this is not when you have like CN Sharma will edit the thing and put in and take out, and Kaichor News and put in and edit and take out, and then they put it out there and paint a picture like oh, this is all good or this is all bad. You get it raw. Utilize your social platform in a more wise manner so you can expose people out there. You can expose whatever is wrong or right, expose it. Right? Banks Mohammed, all the way from St. Martin. Thank you so much for tuning in, Banks. And I see Kemraj no wrong. Good night to you, my brother. Shayan Singh. And thank you so much. Thank you so much, Renison. Thank you so much for following me. And my program is back in full effect, yes. All right. So let me go straight to this clip because I know some of you would have seen it. And let us discuss on this clip here. And I need to have persons calling in, at least 2 persons calling. And I want y'all to share your opinion on this video as well. Well, it display me, this is the only part and like I didn't talk, and I want it to look like me. But I had to be a part of it to explain. Now look at this video and then we're going to discuss it. People, I want to show y'all something, right? I know some people going to call this snitching. Some people going to have some negative comments. But I want to show y'all something, right? Y'all look at this. Let me turn this camera around. You see them in front there? This is trucks that line up here heading into the traffic, right? And look over there. See that? I want y'all to see something. Right? Does the truck drivers them having a blast there? You understand? Does the truck drivers them partying? You understand? I hope y'all getting the message. Right? Let me turn around this car. I want to go around again so y'all could see for yourself. And then I can tell y'all what I want to tell y'all. Right? Now look at this. Let me turn the camera around again. Right? Now look in front here. Right? Let me go more in the corner here. So y'all could see for yourself. Right? See over there? What there? All them is truck drivers. Right? This is the truck drivers them. Right? When they finish here now, them are going on the road with these trucks here. Right? These is the trucks they're going on the road with. And putting people's life at risk. Listen, this is the things I just talk about. This is the things that I want the Guyana police force be on the P's and the Q's about. You understand? I like that. The police supposed to down guards waiting somewhere along the line, not too far from here. Or just gonna wait for them as soon as they jump in the truck seat, do a breathalyzer, and charge all of them. Because then these particular trucks here that you saw there just now, these are some of them who just be speeding on this road. And you just imagine, they're consuming alcohol there. And when they're done, they're going to kick off in this traffic here and speeding. You understand? They're going to kick off in this traffic, speeding, putting people's life at risk. So I hope the Guyana police force would have seen this. Commander of Region 10, I'm hoping that you get this video here. You understand? I'm hoping that you get this video here and act on it as fast as possible. Because from this here, we can probably save somebody's life. All right, guys. So that was this afternoon in Linden, in the Amelia's Ward area. Now, this is something, it has become a culture. It has become, it is more than a habit. It is a culture. And you know what is the saddest part about this? Sometimes, unfortunately, sometimes when you're driving, the police just be passing there, right there. And they will observe this. and they put or they place a blind eye to it. You understand? They place or they turn, or Guyanese say you turn a blind eye to it. But you know what? They say that only who feels it knows it. Until, and I don't want to put it in this harsh manner, but it's just, it's just trying to raise some awareness or to put some sense in these people head. Until something like this is being meted out to you or a family member, then you will understand how critical and important is it. I've seen this, look, I've seen this on many, many occasions. Many, many occasions. I'm driving past and you see trucks park up. You see the driver drinking. You understand? And nobody don't do anything about it. I want to guarantee y'all this 100%. I want to guarantee y'all this here. That 95% of the fatalities on the road, those drivers are most time under the influence of alcohol. Whether even if it's 5%. Some people say, oh, I can just take a beer. Let me tell y'all something. One beer can distract you. From the time alcohol enter your system, whether it's a large amount or a small amount, it will distract you. You will lose your focus. You will have poor judgment as a driver. You understand? Now look at that this afternoon. I don't know what happened after then as I'm here, but I put it out there. I don't know if the police saw the video. And I must say, I must take a little blame here. When I said a blame here, I must say that I'm at fault a bit here because I didn't forward that video to our original commander, Mr. Nurse, who's doing a tremendous job here in Linden. Right? Because I know Mr. Nurse is a man from the time you send anything that considered to be unlawful or a situation like this, I know he deals with it. Right? But however, what I know, things like this here, is what are costing people. What are costing people their families, their loved ones. Because of those reckless and irresponsible drivers. Not only truck drivers alone, Let me tell you all this. I wouldn't be partial on this. I will generalize it. All drivers. Many of them feel that you could take one beer or one Guinness and you're not going to make it home. I'm not a saint. Right? I did it before. I've done it before. But I've learned. Thank God I've never harmed anybody. I never damaged the vehicle or anything. But what I do, I gain sense and knowledge. Because even when I took that one Guinness and I drive in, I could have feel different in that vehicle. I could have feel different in that seat. And right there and then I tell myself, you know what? This here is not right. And it's like Sunita is saying here, it makes you visually impaired temporarily. You lose your focus, you lose your conscience. So that transpired there this afternoon, that is just one of many, many out there. And some people just feel it is all okay. Or some people just see, oh, them boys just taking 2 beers or 2 Guinness. You know what happened in this country? Let me tell you what happened in this country. And before I say this, you know, if the police approach them, the police can get all the wrong too, right? You can hear the police as a coach, or the police this, the police that, police fighting down people, and all kind of thing. This is what you're gonna hear. Right? This is what you're gonna hear. But you know why that happened as well? I have one mantra, and that is that things have gone wrong for so long that now doing the right thing seems wrong. Exactly, Mike Beckham. Mike Beckham said you can be sober and responsible driving, but these drunk drivers put you and your family at risk. That's so true. Things have gone wrong for so long that now doing the right thing seems wrong. We see things happen over and over. You understand? And we don't do anything about it. But it is wrong. Most of them are unlawful. So you allow it to happen generation after generation after generation. So within the third or fourth generation, before they try to equip themselves intellectually, understand the laws of Guyana, so they can do the right thing. My father used to do it. My mother used to do it. My grandfather, my grandmother used to do it. My great-grandmother, my great-grandfather used to do it. So what's wrong if I do it? They live through their life. Nothing happened to them. They make it out. So what happened? I can't make it too. But let me tell you all this here too. We live in a different society today with people of different mentality and technology. So those older folks escape that. Those older folks escape that. But you wouldn't escape it now. You understand? Salim Mohammed is saying the bar owner can be charged too, selling alcohol to drivers as well. These are laws that are right here. You understand? But in many cases, it's not being enforced. Right? It's not being enforced. And I believe that the system needs to be more active. Now you look at them. Them are literally sporting. You can see them on blam, current to Guyanese. Them man got on no shirt, they got on no boots, just the bare pants, and then by drinking and hyping up. You understand me? And when you done there, you jumping in them big truck there. I hope the owner of that company, which is Forrester, I hope they would have seen this video. You understand? And address that issue. Because on many occasions, let me tell you something. On many occasions, we come on this platform and we just talk with mouth out. Nobody don't do anything about it. All is like, oh, he like talk. Yeah, everything for his Facebook. He like talk. But you know what? Until somebody lose their life, then they understand how important it is. The public, you, the people, are responsible for what happens in your society. Each and every one of us plays a critical role in protecting your environment, your community, your society, your country, and most of all, you are responsible for protecting yourself and your family. And protecting yourself and your family doesn't mean in the home alone. You have to protect your environment so that when they leave home, they're entering a safe and accident-free society. If you don't fix it out there, then your family, your children are exposed to the dangers out there. Because those people who continue to act irresponsible, they feel that it's all okay and they feel what they are doing is right. Because nobody is addressing it. I have another issue with the trucks on the road. These logging trucks that transporting logs coming from, whether it's from the Mabura Trail direction or the Aichuni, Kokwani, Araima, these trucks, and I can speak for this because I worked in the logging industry And I know what I'm speaking about. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm about. These logging trucks come in with logs. You understand? With chain strap on the trailer, no stanchion. If persons don't know what is a the stanchion is a bar that's be on the outside, on the outskirts of the trailer to hold the logs that it wouldn't roll out. And even though if they have a stanchion there or they have stanchion on both sides, they have wood stanchion. Now you think about this, people. Common sense. Common sense, right? Look at this. Let me break it down for you. I want something big and fat. Y'all don't get me wrong, right? I want to get something. Now, I'm trying to find something. All right. There's some toothpick. Look at the diameter of this. Right? And look at this. This is a pencil. Now look at the diameter of this. This here is the stanchion on the truck. And this here is the log. Turn it in this direction. This is the log. Right? Now, how in the world, common sense, this little fine thing could manage this big log here? And this is only one, because those trucks have sometimes it carry like 12, 13, according to the size of the log, sometimes up to 30 something logs. Depends on the size. Now, you tell me something, how this one wood stanchion could hold up this log here, or 14 or 15 of this? You understand? So when you're going to talk about stanchion, I don't want to hear about wood stanchion neither. You understand? You have to have solid steel stanchions there. The other day, I see the police have to stop one of them trucks on the Washington Road and pull you off the road. He driving and one of the chains slip, and the log slip out, and the log almost turning crossway on the top. On the bottom, he truck going straight and the log projecting on the side. And worse yet, it's on the outside in the traffic. Now another vehicle come in, that log hit that vehicle. He can be driving past a motorcycle man, knock you off the bike. You understand? You see, Sunita said I don't drive around them trucks. My wife can tell you all the same thing. When I go on the highway and see them trucks, I look for straight road. And then I just open out from far and I start looking at the logs. I look at the chain. I look at the roughness of the road, because let me tell you something. Just a little bounce in the hole would fly the lock. The chain they carry with two hooks, and the lock, just pull it and lock it down and just pull over, clip over it and hold it down. One bounce in the hole and the lock fly, and all the logs there on the road, or y'all got a Final Destination. Y'all see the movie Final Destination? And nobody is doing anything about it. You understand? When something happened, you might see a press conference from the Guyana police force. You might hear, oh, we clamping down a couple morning. You might hear, oh, trucks only run in the night. And you check it a week after that. Check what happens. There are still trucks running on the highway with no tail light, no reflectors, nothing whatsoever. And they're driving on the road. I have videos of that. I have it as evidence in my phone. What is the Guyana police force doing about that? People's lives are at risk. People's lives are exposed to danger. These people ain't got time about who on the road. They're in a big truck. Nothing can happen to them. And all they're studying about is making the paper, making the money at the expenses of our innocent life or lives. Nobody does anything about it or talk about it. I believe systems need to put in place. First, these trucks has to go through a fitness, ensure that they have all tail lights intact, ensure that they have cones on the truck, ensure that they have reflectors, ensure that they have steel stanchions. And most of all, these logging truck with these wood trailer, y'all ever see them one with that using the wood that extend the trailer, the back piece? No. Does break many times again. You think about it. A truck carrying 15 big logs about this, and the trailer boom, they call it the boom. fine about this. This holding 15 big logs about this. How sensible is that? I mean, nobody can see. Sometimes, sometimes ask me why sometimes driving is asking shit. I say, man, like something wrong with me is only I to see this say going wrong. Nobody else don't see this to address this. You mean the police don't see this? You mean the people in authority don't see this to address this? But like I said, nobody said anything until it hit them or their families. And that is why I'm saying, people, we are responsible for protecting our environment, our society. We are responsible for our lives and our family, our children's lives. We should be also responsible for protecting each other's lives. Look out for each other. Despite your race, your religion, your political affiliation, whatever, we are simply Guyanese. We are simply human beings. And out of humanity, we must protect each other. Exactly, Stanley. Exactly. These are things that needs to be addressed. And let me tell y'all, again, like I would have said earlier, things have gone wrong for so long that now doing the right thing seems wrong. These are systems that should be in place. But you know what? Nobody say anything about it. So it's all okay. It's all okay. Once it doesn't affect me, once I am not hurt or I am not threatened by it or not my family, I'm okay. If I sit at distance myself past, whoever coming behind it try with it, that is so irresponsible of you as a concerned citizen as well. Very irresponsible. I can't understand how people sit down and take these things, Our roadways are not safe. It is not safe at all. The reckless driving continue. Irresponsible drivers out there. You take in one beer and feel it's all okay. That's so true. Virginia's can let's see. Virginia's can comment. He said when the mines road is dry, the trucks speeding as if on the highway, double parking at the spring. Oh gosh. Now, Virginia, Miss Khan, good night again. Sorry. That particular thing that you talk about, the double parking at the spring. Again, Virgin, I need y'all to take a photograph of it. I can attest to that. Only the other day, my wife and I, for matter of fact, it was night. We were going into the mines. I don't know if persons know where the spring is when you go into Aichuni, Kukwani, or Raima. The famous spring that has been there for years. We all know that spring is on a dead, almost 90-degree turn. I going in the mines. Two long truck on the left-hand side in front of the spring and two long truck on the right-hand side. Double parking on a turn. And the space that you have to pass between is only for one vehicle. What nonsense is this here? These are the and always can't understand. All right, the police can't see everything. The police can't be there to do everything, especially that is out of bounds. The police more time will patrol in the central of Linden or Mackenzie or Wismar, Wisrock, wherever, but off roads. But oh, come on, drivers, use your little bit common sense that you got to know that you're putting people's life at risk. You're endangering people's life. You mean y'all ain't got no sense at all for know that you're double parking with big trucks on a turn? Virgin, I like the idea that you bring up that point. Because I've seen it personally. It was only about a week ago. Y'all, we all need to do is take out photographs and videos and send it to me. And then the other thing I believe what the Ghana police force need to do is start acting on these videos and photographs that is being uploaded on social media. That is enough evidence to charge them. Nobody don't have to go to the court as witness. We already have the videos and the photographs, the truck numbers. Get them, charge them, and make them a perfect example to the other reckless road users or drivers out there. I saw that thing, Miss Khan. I saw it. I was even telling my wife about that because it was her and I in the vehicle. So you tell me you got no common sense on a dark road, an interior road, dark road, no lights, and you double park with 4 trucks, 2 over there, 2 over there, on a dead turn, on a blind turn for the motherfucker. Ivan Prasad, I concur. And I continue to say this, and that's what I say just from Mr. Prasad, that many of us are not bothered until it hit our doorsteps. Until it hit our doorstep. Something needs to be done about this. Something needs to be done. And like I'm saying, I am just one person who are coming here on social media, on Facebook, to talk about this. I'm just one. But if my 16,000 followers are so concerned about their lives and their family's life as well, and each and every one of you come out and start exposing these people, something will be done about it. We have to speak in one voice. We have to come out and support together and call these people out. Exactly, Mike Beckham is saying enforcement and consequences are lacking. That's so true, my brother. Because the law is there. The laws are there to be enforced. But who's doing anything about it? Because you know why? And some of these, let me tell you, I was having to. Some of them policemen go and see them thing and pull them on the car and and thing, take a thing and gone. But hey, y'all need to stop with this nonsense. Lola Harry, y'all need to take out photographs, send them to me. Let us start making these people famous. Because your children are using the road, you are using the roads. These people are so irresponsible and reckless. You understand? I personally don't intend. And like I said, I'm not perfect. But if I see something that bothers me, I will address it. And I don't fear any of them. I don't care what they call me when they see me on the road. I don't care what they say about me. What I know, I have to protect myself, my family, and as much as my community. And I will do so unapologetically. I will do so and expose them. We need to collectively put this to an end. Guys, the lines are open. If anybody needs to call in to make a suggestion or share your opinion on this particular topic, you can do so now. The number is 611-0200. The lines are open. I'm almost 8 minutes down to closing of the program. And this particular topic here tonight is a very critical one. It's very critical because it's affecting us. It's affecting us. And we don't see it until something happened to us or one of our loved ones. Renison, we definitely need to expose them. We need to start throwing them up on social media. This is what we need to do with them. because they're getting away with the nonsense. They're killing people on a daily basis, and nobody's doing anything about it. Not weekly or monthly, on a daily basis. And nobody is doing anything about it. And I don't intend to stay quiet on it. I will speak on it every time. And I ensure that my phones are charged. And I have enough juice and my camera and my drones and everything intact. So when they do this stupidness, I will give them a full camera shoot, video shoot, drone shoot. I will give it to them to expose them, because somebody needs to bell the cat. And I will do so if nobody else don't want to do so, because my family are exposed to it. The change could only happen if we collectively work together on these issues that are affecting us. Somebody said some of the people in charge are not doing them because they are affected by it. It's facts as well. I wouldn't sit here, don't say anything about it. It's factual. Right? So, again, if you need to call in, the number is 611-0200. Guys, remember my program is aired from Monday to Saturday from 9 to 10 a.m. and on Sundays from 7 to 8 p.m. However, tomorrow morning, I wouldn't be on live from 9 to 10 a.m. Tomorrow, I have a very important engagement, and I will be on tomorrow night. So please ensure to tune in tomorrow night probably from 8 o'clock as well. All right, probably from 8 o'clock, I will be on tomorrow night. So if there's nothing else for you to share, I will want to encourage us again to let us work collectively as concerned citizens to protect our roadways, protect our environment, protect our families, protect our society. We need to do so together. Right? All right, guys. So I think that is my time for tonight. I want to say once again a pleasant good night to each and every one of you who would have taken the opportunity to join me here. And I must shout out those who would have just come on. I see we have Ivan Pasad, Lola Hari. Good afternoon. Good night to you. And Virginia Khan, good night to you as well. So if nothing else, nobody needs to call in. I want to say thank you for your time. And I do appreciate your continued support. For this afternoon, this is my time for tonight. I'm out.
We are a peaceful people. Struggle is we struggle, and we don't look for trouble. Just ask around. But when outside faces from foreign places talk about taking over, we ain't backing down. We ain't giving up no mountains, we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belongs to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one caress, not a blade of grass. This land is all I know. We gonna make it somehow. We will bend like a bow and never break. Our fathers came here, and they lived and died here, and we ain't moving nowhere. Big no mistake. Cause we ain't giving up no mountain, we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belongs to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one grass, not a blade of grass.